Hello everyone, welcome back to This and Yet by Sall podcast, where we're talking about our self-love, self-care, healing, health and fitness, and everything about self-journey. So today episode, we have our special guest, which is gadis ketiak. Before we dig in with our special topic, please introduce yourself.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Gadis Ketiak. Okay, first of all, hi everyone. This is my first appearance at Sall podcast. And then currently I'm studying at UKM for final degree in psychology. Okay. So sekarang kita tak buat apa-apa. Lepas tu apa lagi? So this is interesting. I do love watching movies. Like I'm a fan of it. So like every time I feel sad ke apa ke down ke, I watch movies all the time. And then I do love cooking. Okay, so macam beware for your men out there.
Wow.
Risau. Basically I know Sall. Okay, actually it's funny story because like we actually went to same school.
Primary school.
But actually I never realised her. I'm sorry, I too focus on myself So macam no offense to you, but I'm really macam introvert. So it's not about you, it's about me.
Lagipun kita orang lain kelas.
Ya, betul. Dan sekarang dah kita mana kisah sekelas lain.
Betul lah tu.
Kan, kita orang really get to know each other on IG lah actually. For past 2 years ke 3 years.
So, in this episode, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic, yet sensational, yet apa lagi nak describe?
I think it's very subjective punya topik
betul. But it's very macam all the girls out there lah, especially. Yes.
True.
This episode is like macam dedicated to all the youngsters, young girls. Topic are, do you want to reveal it?
Okay. How to be obsessed with yourself. Okay. Really good topic.
Let's start with the first question. What does being obsessed with yourself actually mean to you?
It's a bit basic. When you achieve your life satisfaction on your level. So dia macam it's a bit sounds nerdy, tapi in psychology we have a pyramid of life satisfaction yang macam basic life needs yang kita kena achieve. So I think to some people life satisfaction ni a bit macam overall life satisfaction. Apa orang panggil as a whole lah. Tapi to me dia ada, setiap orang berbeza. So how to achieve that obsessed with yourself tu, you need to know your worth without needing any others validation.
Faham?
So it's
Yes,
a really important lah untuk macam you don't need other validations.
Yes,
Sebab macam you being you, kenapa you nak sibuk hal I macam tu lah.
Kan.
So I think being obsessed with yourself ni sebenarnya siapa yang not kind of achieving that really dangerous place lah.
Being in a dangerous place, faham? Meaning that macam dia tu macam dalam setiap kehidupan tu dia dah kira di stage yang macam dia comfortable stage.
Yes.
Sebab dia dah obsessed with her and like she or he doesn't need anyone's opinion in life. Maksudnya macam maybe he or she needs an opinion, tapi dia macam tak adalah take it too seriously. Macam giving some space for themselves to decide the decision. Betul tak?
Maybe macam take an advice from sorry, dah macam M-Star lah. Maybe itu melodi. Maybe take macam advice from people tu as a side on your dish. Macam you still ada yang dalam ni macam a man character kan. So it's important. Lepas tu I think to be obsessed with yourself, you need to know your insecurities. Some people macam afraid of to know tau. Macam what if kita macam terlampau obsessive dengan insecurities and so on kan. So I think it's okay to know, sebab kita kena overcome benda tu to being obsessed.
I see.
So macam kena face it lah.
Orang kata accept the flaws and
Yes,
embrace it.
betul.
Next question is, do you think people mistake self-love for being too full of yourself?
I do think sebenarnya orang ramai sangat yang mistaken benda ni tau. Sebab misconceive benda ni. Sebab I think self-love ni macam yang I cakap tadi, yang bila kita know our worth without needing any validation. Bila kita dah finally boleh taking care of our needs and so on kan. Tapi too full of yourself ni a bit kind of a huge ego.
Actually, when you prioritize yourself, meaning that you're actually giving yourself some time, some care, some love. When you're saying no to people, doesn't mean that you're a bad people. Faham tak? You just not. Kan kita kalau kita nak tolong, kita nak giving our best, our best self lah. Macam bila kita nak tolong orang tu. Tapi bila kita sendiri macam tak ikhlas nak tolong orang tu, macam kita pun rasa tak best. Macam kita sebenarnya tak nak pun tolong dia, tapi kita macam tak ikhlas lah maksudnya.
Kita kena buat.
Kita dalam keadaan terpaksa. So kalau rasa macam it's too burden on you, better daripada awal lagi you cakap tak nak. I'm so sorry, I'm busy ke, I'm so sorry. I was like prioritizing my mental health. I cakap macam oh sorry, I tak boleh pergi. And that was like my most, macam orang kata, puas hati lah. Then I rasa macam I'm not regretting that decision at all.
Tapi
macam tu.
Bila dia ada difference between when we say no, yang memang kita tak nak, dengan say no when we need to say no. So dia macam I've tried to say no to some things yang macam salah, macam when I put myself first kan. So dia macam dia ada a bit of macam satisfaction after that
kan?
Macam dia macam dah, kita dah tak ada burden tu, macam oh macam tu je.
Lagi satu sebab we put ourselves first. Yes, we prioritize ourselves first, and that is actually a form of self-love.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Was there a moment that made you realize like, yeah, I actually need to start prioritizing me?
Actually, I mentioned this just now. Yang macam I think it's a big my big weaknesses tau. Macam I'm actually a huge fan of people pleaser. So tapi for the past 2 years since I enter my degree era kan, I love giving candies to people in class tau. Macam I don't know why, I just macam I love bring a bag of candy and so. Yes, tapi when I realise some people, they actually have candies, dia tak willing to share. And okay, I don't get this, macam that's their right. Tapi at the same time, I do think yang macam I have candy, I giving to people, but they also have candy, but they keep in their own. So I think macam for some reason I do think there's side of me yang macam, oh, why I need to give these people a candy while they have their own and they didn't want to share to others. Macam tu lah. So I do think yang macam there's some parts in our life yang stop being too kind.
Yes.
Because like macam you keep giving your things,
betul,
tapi actually diorang ada je, diorang tak nak pun. Rasa macam tu lah. I just think macam everybody starting to prioritizing themselves while taking others advantage punya tau. So I do think macam it's very dangerous lah. Macam when we keep sedekah dekat orang kaya, macam tu dia punya feeling.
Macam, and another thing like I learned, if you're helping people, don't expect them to help you back. Yes, because growing up, like adulting, I've seen like growing up, I've been surrounded with all of my good friends and stuff, and maybe because I was raised up in that way, I thought helping others people and they're gonna help you in some sort of way, because parents kita pun raise benda tu kan. Maksudnya macam okay, kita tolong dia. Macam kalau orang tu dah susah apa, kita tolong je dia. Macam tu. Tapi macam kita expect macam dia akan tolong kita balik, tiba-tiba dia tak tolong kita balik. So it's actually make me sad, because macam kita sendiri letak expectation tu, but then dia tak fulfill your expectation, and then you end up disappointed and you have a bad day because of that. So yeah,
really affected us lah bila macam saja tadi kan, macam put expectation tu. I think it's the worst kot. Macam I don't know it's a good tips or not, but with macam self-love ke obsessed with yourself ke, anything yang related to this topic kan, dia macam don't put any expectation. You just go with it.
Yes.
Macam you want to be kind, just be kind. You want to be bad, just be bad. Just macam jangan expect anything lah.
Betul.
And macam it's hard, tapi eventually you gonna get.
Journey ni macam dia macam ambil masa. It takes time. Ever felt like you're in a glow up era, or like you're finally discovering yourself?
Senang cerita, I just broke out. Bukan just lah, actually macam betul lah, almost a year dah. Almost a year I broke up with my ex. And then one thing is not just about ex tau, dia macam it's about the whole friendship and so on. So one thing about me, I really do love making friends. So macam everything on top is friends. So the most macam hurtful things I think is like the betrayal from friends, not from ex macam tu. There's so much things happen last year, and I slowly changing myself into someone yang macam I really adore macam tu. Sebab I am full of love. Okay. So dia macam really I'm full of love. Dia macam you hurt me in any way pun, I still can love you macam tu. So there's one thing yang macam I realise I didn't change at all. Macam daripada kecil pun macam I jenis yang happy go lucky, I'm cheerful, I'm colourful and so on. So dia macam sambung yang tadi kan, macam bila ada few friends yang betrayed me for the last years kan. So dia macam there's two things yang dorang tak boleh change in me, is like value and love. So these two things yang interconnected widely, which is sebab I hate when dorang ada cakap something tau yang macam okay, I really love, actually I do taking care of makan sama-sama. So that's what my family always taking care of. Gaduh macam mana ke apa ke, makan kena stable macam tu. So tapi I ada applied that to some friends tau dekat. Tapi yang hurt me the most bila ada something happen, tiba-tiba diorang ada ungkit benda tu yang macam like, actually kenapa nak kena makan sama-sama, macam makan pun nak kena sama-sama and so on. So that's the moment memang yang kalau boleh edit tu macam I realise macam macam tu macam diorang tak value, I don't know about you, about anyone kan, macam makan is the only thing yang kita akan choose siapa je yang kita nak makan with.
Betul.
Macam okay, lepak pergi bukan pergi cafe, macam lepak jalan-jalan ke OTD ke, kita boleh panggil sesiapa je tau. But makan ni dia macam kena someone yang kita comfortable, yang kita macam kita comfortable to be silent with, macam tu. So I do think yang macam I value people, I always value people the most, tapi people tak giving back macam tu lah. So tapi bila jadi benda macam ni, I do realise yang macam there's so much love and value in me. So macam I want to giving more, sharing more and so on.
You're like wanting to give that love, tapi diorang macam tak nak. Diorang macam in some sort of way, diorang macam tak rasa benda tu precious lah.
You do. I do think yang macam one thing I discover after everything happened, macam there's so much kindness and courageous in me. Sebab macam I still remember yang even everything happen pun, I ada nangis dekat this one friend yang macam I hug her. Macam kenapa orang jahat sangat, macam that's the only words, benda buruk yang keluar dari mulut I about them. So I do think yang macam susah lah, maybe I don't know, it's a bit macam my weakness ke my strength, yang I susah nak nampak buruk in orang. So dia macam maybe macam weakness jugalah sebenarnya. Sebab macam macam orang akan macam take advantage on you. Faham tak? Macam iyalah, sebab macam kata aku nak bijak kepala kau tak nampak apa aku jahat. Macam tu lah, if you're seeing that way. Tapi actually in husnuzon, positive side, macam okay lah, because you're trying to macam okay, it's okay, maybe I gone through problems apa semua tu. True. But if you're like it's keep getting over and over, maksudnya macam you rasa macam dia keep buat benda yang sama, keep repetitive, and I think it's kind of toxic. And that's the problem.
When did you start feeling like the main character instead of the side one?
Dia macam okay, we're gonna hold each other hands tightly. Okay, I'm gonna say to you that it is very important to realize that you are the writer of your story, you are the narrator, you are the actor, you are the everything. The light apa yang jaga lampu, yang jaga mic dalam story kau tu semua kau. So I want to change a bit perspective towards this. Macam maybe we're gonna stand different in different place kan. Maybe do not look that you are the main character, but look at you are the character. You're the only actor in your story. There's no side character, there's no director, there's no producer. It's only you. So
I see.
I always change that tau, sebab okay, it's a bit macam apa dia macam people always say macam main character syndrome kan. And it's always lead to macam I hate when people, tahu tak ayat terpaling?
Tahu.
I hate it when people use that word and then macam always say macam ni main character syndrome and so on. I don't like it sebab macam like suka hati orang tu lah nak cakap apa kan. So that's apply in us lah macam please do remember that we are the only actor, so that we have fully rights to play in any parts. Always remember that macam every story kan different kan. So I give you some example macam your life is like Avatar and my life is like Good Will Hunting punya movie. So we cannot compare each other.
Yes.
So even though you say you the main character, yes, you
are
main
the
character lah okay kan. So yes, you are the main character because it's your movie.
Yes.
So I'm main character because this is my movie. So it's my rights, it's my will to do everything pun. So I do really love to tell people like macam don't say you're main character, you're the only character. It's really good actually to think that way sebab macam be the character, the only one.
Nice. I like that point of view. Macam instead of you looking at I'm the main character, try to shift your mindset like I am the characters. So question is, how do you remind yourself that you're actually enough? Because in this world, and especially in the social media era, we keep comparing ourselves and everything. So like, how do you always like telling yourself I am enough already? Like,
so basically, okay, ni pun macam interesting because like we live in our own palette tau. So macam in our aura, in our vibes, in our macam outfit sendiri, semua sendiri. So macam how to feel that maybe we are actually enough is being ourselves lah. Sebab macam okay, I give you macam like I like unique things tau. So we continue tadi.
Sorry, our camera died.
Yeah, so we're using iPad. Yeah. Okay, so macam tadi kan yang macam ni yang my like macam benda-benda unik kan. Not that unique maksudnya macam okay, I really do huge fan of leopard tau. Macam everything.
I see that. I get that.
So, tapi the thing is people not usually like that. So dia macam kalau mau pakai apa, of course kena kecam dia macam memang kena anjing lah dalam kelas ke apa kan. So dia macam lagi pula sekarang ada trend yang macam apa outfit yang paling red flag, maksud macam leopard, maksud macam tu lah. So tapi as macam kita dah cakap for macam few minutes ni kan, just be yourself. Pasal especially kan bila you're talking about you're enough ni, people always macam ada ni kan doubt bila tengok social media. So I do think macam there's one thing yang you need to less worry, sebab in social media pun kalau you realize, kalau you keluar dengan your friends ke apa kan, diorang take pictures of the food pun adjusting the plate almost 6 times.
Betul?
For get a one good picture.
Just to post on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Macam the effort slash the result tu.
Itu belum kira lagi you take 300 picture example. You only post like 3 picture.
Yes.
So like can you imagine how people out there adjusting their makeups, their looks, their outfit. And to be remembered that macam everything that we see on social media is macam a picture tau. So kalau orang yang post picture lah kan. So dia macam
kita tak tahu behind the scene.
Ya, kita tak tahu tak belakang dia terselit ke, belakang dia kepit cepit ke. We don't know. Macam dia tarik nafas time ambil gambar ke. Nampak macam seling-seling ke kan. Tak macam a lot of my friends pun insecure tau. Macam like, how your gambar, okay ni, okay not to be brag ke apa tau. Tapi macam orang selalu cakap macam how your makeup look so good, how macam asal nampak macam makin kurus apa semua kan. But they don't know. I macam
they don't know the struggle.
I'm in here 6 times for that actually. Lepas tu macam makeup pun it's macam kita akan guna a bit beauty in our camera, a
bit of filter sikit
lah. So dia macam don't worry, don't even compare your life on social media,
because like satu, everyone that post their things on social media is actually like their best result.
Ya,
Macam
betul.
dalam 300 gambar tu diorang akan pilih top 3 yang paling terbaik sekali diorang rasa. So jangan rasa
True.
macam, jangan compare, alah gambar dia cantik daripada gambar aku. Kau tak tengok dia pun ambil gambar tu,
Tengok galeri dulu.
tak 3 jam dia nak ambil gambar tu.
Betul.
3 gambar tu je. So yeah.
So I do think yang macam back to that question kan, to be enough is to be yourself. It's really important lah. Macam mana you nak cope with it, macam mana you nak overcome with it, you gonna find yourself.
Yes,
Tapi really hold into that. Macam even though macam you tengah confused ke apa sekarang kan, tapi you really hold into that principle yang you kena cari diri you. You tak boleh lari daripada diri you.
Betul.
Because nobody gonna console, nobody gonna control yourself except yourself.
Try to be, if you're like looking someone to be inspired or like trying to be macam copy dia punya style ke apa ke, make it your version.
Yeah. And that's the best part actually.
Yes, because actually we do have like macam mana orang yang post dekat social media actually in their kind of intention juga macam nak inspire other people. So macam sebab tu lah dia orang post. To gain follower for what? To be inspired with them lah. If you have like that style or like that personality yang you teringin nak copy, try to make it your version. Yes.
Oh, and one thing, it's cliche words tapi fake it till you make it.
Yes.
Dia macam you just fake it, just wear whatever you want, do whatever you want, say whatever you want until people believe that oh, that is actually her. That's
actually yourself.
Macam yalah, fake it till you make it lah.
Betul. So the next question is, what are your self-obsessed girl habit? Like macam ritual ke or activities that make you feel confident?
Be honest, I do love posting tau. Macam to people that really know me, my story every day like
Yes. And now she's gone.
No, okay. Kita bincang lebih.
Okay. I was like, it's because she always posts stories every day. I'm like, bila dia tak ada tu, I'm macam, I feel something's missing.
Something
you
wrong.
know, like in my daily life punya view story tu, I rasa macam ada something hilang lah, but I don't know what it is. And I was like, when I watch your TikTok story, I'm macam, okay, I know what it is. Then I macam, okay, tak apalah.
Tapi dia macam, okay, jap, about that. One thing yang macam I realise, dulu, time last year lah, I always, macam bukan daripada last year, daripada dulu lagi, I love posting kan. So, I easily absorb what people's opinions tau. Mostly men. They're gonna talk macam like, story kau berdot-dot tu. Macam like, tak malu ke spam semua. Dia memang directly say. So macam man being man.
Okay.
So that's like, I easily affected by that. Macam like, am I that obsessed with myself? Am I that annoying? Am I that macam nerdy spam girl macam tu lah. Lepas tu I decided untuk macam, why not I give it a rest. Tapi bila I give it a rest, I realised that macam actually that's not a problem. Sebab I do spam on TikTok, I do spam on Locket, I do spam on Snapchat and so on. So macam IG, Instagram is not the problem. Macam I even myself is not a problem. Macam that man is a problem. I don't know. Macam, I don't want to pointing things.
If you don't want to watch my story, go hide it.
There's
or
a lot
like
of features. Mute,
Ah,
block, everything, skip. I don't macam force you to watch anything. So just something like that. Dia macam ada word tu, dia cakap obsessed is really dangerous when you don't know how to control or how to cope with it. But when you start giving, you're gonna feel enough. When you feel enough, you're gonna feel comfy. When you feel comfy, you're gonna feel love. Then after love, you're gonna officially love, obsessed with yourself. So I think it's all back to macam, it's all back to giving. So macam kalau dia a bit hard to relate actually, tapi if my way, the way I want to do macam love myself and so on, I always giving people. Dia macam when I start giving people, I do feel love, and when I feel love, I feel obsessed with myself.
Okay, one thing I learned about you actually in this term of self-obsessed, I don't know, because this is my point of view lah. Macam you always keep posting your selfies on Locket and Instagram and TikTok, and sometimes I'm macam, wow, like how can I be confident like her?
Oh my god.
Yes, that's me actually.
That's
Okay.
correct.
That's why I macam, wow, like it's actually a positive thing because you're actually confident with yourself, and I don't know, maybe I think that is one of your self-obsessed habit.
Kind of.
Sebab macam tak semua orang having that confidence in posting selfies, because I am that one of the person. I memang tak confident gila post selfie sebab I rasa macam tantang muka kita kat depan kamera kan. Macam orang tengok screen, orang macam nampak muka kita dekat macam tu. So I'm just salute gila lah, and that's one thing I learn from you. And that's one thing I'm actually like see that kind of self-obsessed habit that you do. Macam tu lah.
True. Macam back to the, macam because I love posting kan. So I do macam, okay, kalau nak pergi macam back side of me, I macam, I really want people macam, nah, you see me now, you see my life and so on kan. But okay, sebenarnya to be honest, a lot of people doubting me. Dia macam, I'm really not good at school, I'm really not good at academics, I'm not good at sports. So what I do is I do good in life. Macam having fun,
Yes.
being me,
Enjoying your
yeah,
tennis.
funny girl,
Yes.
watching
Gadis
movies,
ketiak.
yeah. tapi macam that's the thing tau, yang macam at first macam back to fake it till you make it. I fake it macam like, oh, I'm having a good life, I'm having macam I really love my face and so on, macam I'm flawless and everything, and until it becomes reality.
Yes,
Until it
I
becomes
see.
like truly macam, oh, I actually, it's on myself. I don't know you, but it's me. Macam, but I actually really look good today. Macam, oh, I do have fun today and so on. So
I see.
so I really glad that I'm achieving that now.
You know,
Macam, no need others' opinions. Like, you have no right.
you're already in that state where you're like comfortable and confident with yourself, and
true.
you don't need anyone to
Yeah.
validate your feelings or anything. So
Oh, and one more thing, macam I experienced this one person yang always give backhanded punya compliment tau. Yang
contoh.
Sekejap, if I'm not mistaken, backhanded macam dia puji compliment yang not really compliment kan actually. Contoh dia macam dia once compliment my makeup, but I've heard
Dia
from
sebenarnya
someone
tak
else
pun.
yang macam dia question my
She
makeup.
giving like Regina George punya
Yeah.
mean girl type of thing. Like, I like your pink shirt. Her pink shirt is ugly. Macam tu
I
kak.
guess she's having a book.
Maybe.
So macam, yeah, true. Macam, though since that macam, I don't care about people. Macam, I'm not gonna get any compliment. I compliment myself. So
Yes.
macam, I don't care about you.
So next thing is, what one thing you had to unlearn about self-love or validation to truly love yourself?
Okay, so kita go to the first, yang macam one thing that I unlearn about love kan. Not everyone knows how to love. And it's okay. You just it's hard, but it's eventually you get there, but moving forward from that. Just ignore them, moving forward. I don't know about you, I don't know about anyone, but I'm the kind of person yang easily, I memang pelupa. So I think that's one thing yang macam I thank to Allah so much. Yang macam you hurt me with anything pun, esok lusa I akan lupa. So dia macam, and one thing yang I belajar untuk macam apa tadi, validation to truly love yourself kan. Don't ever put others' definition on based on what you think. Macam tu. Okay, so example macam we heard two French people talking, we don't know what they talk about,
like what the conversation
until we learn how to speak French.
Yes.
So dia macam kita yang put definition on that. I've heard it macam like for years. Dia macam example, contohlah orang Chinese macam maki kita, we never know it's maki and we never know macam it's a curse until we know Mandarin. So true lah, dia macam it depends on us what kinds of definition. When macam don't stand on others definition lah. Senang cerita macam it's your decision untuk put what kind of definition on that, and then macam after that baru you gonna realise macam is it actually offended or not, is it macam actually you can accept or not, is it macam actually a compliment or not. So that's the thing lah, macam to me love is actually white thing tau. Macam really subjective, really macam the way I love people is I always, saya cakap tadi lah, giving kan. Tapi some people, to them love is actually just sit with them and just watch movies, something like that. So it's a really a different definitions. So I do think macam to find love and to find yourself is to strongly stand.
And to actually know your love language.
Yeah, itu betul. Yeah, that's very true. I do think macam that's a really huge problem when you're not having a same love language, or it's not just same macam something yang really compliment. Macam tu lah.
Okay. What's one message that you want to tell every girl that listening on this podcast who is still learning to love herself?
So basically dia macam, your worth isn't something you earn, it's something you already have actually. So healing takes time, is really do. So just respect the time, and the time will do good for you. That's what I really learn lah. Because like macam at first I didn't believe it tau, yang macam ya ke healing takes times kan. Lepas tu macam ke sebenarnya time cheat on us. So macam what if eventually one day you gonna still really hurt,
Still feel that way the same. Still feel
but
the same.
no, actually it's really do, it's really heals lah. But of course healing and love yourself isn't gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be really ugly, messy, miserable. But it's also like a eating pastry. It's gonna get really messy, but there's a sweet in there.
I
Just
see.
believe in that lah. Yang macam it really hard untuk achieve that kan. Of course love yourself ni really a big topic. Tapi you're gonna get there eventually.
Okay, that's nice. That's cute. I love how you're like using that pastry methodology. Gitu. Okay, so after you spilling all the teas and everything and advice and everything, just one last question. What does that girls means to you right now?
I do think if I can relate a bit, macam I have macam my best era in my 21st which is last year. I got at that time I got boyfriend, I got good grades, I got money, I got macam my macam everything lah, everything, family, everything is normal, everything macam really wow, macam this is uni life, something like that. But I do realise macam you need a good oil to go far.
Terus terbayang Formula 1 ni.
Tapi that's the thing yang macam everything that in my 21st is gone now. Macam kita tak go detail lah, tapi macam dah tak ada lah all the best part tu macam something like that. So tapi I didn't regret any of that, because macam I cakap tadi lah, you need a good oil to go far. The bad me is macam my good oil for now me.
You have gone through the best, now you're going through the worst. Slowly, the best thing that happened in your life gone lah sekarang ni. And dia macam tak adalah sekaligus gone, kan? So dia macam slowly and that actually make you more stronger.
Yeah, true.
That's actually the part of growing. Macam you're learning something. So yeah. I faham je you cakap apa.
Thank you dah.
Okay, so
But I think macam what does that girl look to you kan, macam she's shining macam like you really did good, you don't worry, macam tu lah, macam you're actually in a good shape. So macam
that girl macam for me, if you ask me lah, that girl macam it doesn't mean she have to be perfect in all of ways. That girl for me meaning macam someone yang trying to learn, willingly to learn, to be somewhere or somehow macam good person. Maksudnya macam she know what she wants in life. Dia ada goals too, and dia trying to pursue that goal, and dia tak listen to other people's and yeah, and macam tapi tak semestinya that girl tu adalah kena perfect, tak. Dia macam trying and trying is a matter of fact still count as an effort. So yeah, I think that's all for this episode. If do you have any last word, or like you want to tell all the viewers, or like, you know, to wrap this up?
Yeah. Actually macam I do have some one thing
Okay.
one thing yang macam don't ignore your wounds. Okay, don't ever ignore. Sebab some people dia macam, oh, just ignore the wounds and so on. But don't. Sebab macam the wounds gonna heal. So it's gonna leave a scar. But don't leave a scar. Okay, tu.
Okay.
So macam the scar gonna make the skin look more beautiful. The flaws that you have is a macam apa belian apa?
Diamond. Jewel.
Gems, something like that lah.
So your flaws is your germs.
Ya, betul. Macam
Germs kuman ya.
bukan germs, bukan germs lah. Kita germs je. Weh, kuman. Oh, tapi true. Macam like don't ever ignore your scars, because that's the macam nature of skins. That's what makes you more beautiful, more mature and so on. So yeah. Don't worry to girls out there. You're gonna get there. You're gonna heal. You're gonna feel yourself again if you're not regaining. Don't forget to regain your sparks. That's most important. Do everything. Go wild. Go brave. Go far. Anything can. Do everything that you can. Go hiking ke apa ke. Pergi je. Yang tak pernah buat ke semua pergi je. So yeah, you're gonna find yourself. Don't worry.
Trust the process.
Yeah,
girls.
true. The process gonna cheat. Not gonna cheat you.
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess that's all from us today. My name is Salsabell Fauzi, and
I'm gadis ketiak.
so see you guys in my next episode. Bye bye.